Alright, today we're pulling equipment out of the shed. We spent the weekend prepping some ground for a new alfalfa field. We dug about 85 acres. That was beans last year. And one night after work, I disked about 30 acres. That was Sudan grass. So today we're pulling equipment out of the shed. We got the good old, I believe it's an LLA, John Deere drill. The grass seeder, and I usually rent the county no-till, but I really wanted to smooth out the field. Badger's been digging holes, there's gopher mounds, all that fun stuff. And when you're planting alfalfa, you kind of want to start with a nice smooth field. Let's see what this thing is. Oh, it's an LL 166. So waiting on the fertilizer to get spread, and then we're going to drag that in. But it's supposed to rain this afternoon, so we're just going to prep the planter. This has been sitting in the shed for about 5 years. I've only used it once. So, I don't know. I usually use the no-till, like I said. But since we dug it, we're just going to use this because it's got a grass seeder on it. Save about $9 an acre from having to rent the county one, and this will do the same job. So she's old, he's ugly, but it is John Deere green. Right now I got it hooked to the 3020. That's just the easiest tractor to get it hooked to right now. And there we got our oat seed. I got to get the seed tender out. I rigged it up for a truck mounted seed tender, but I just put it on here since I don't have a grain truck. So we'll take that spout off, put the seed tender on it, and then hook it to the 3020. And we'll use that for filling the oat seed into the drill. Yesterday we grounded a bunch of bales in our new feed mixer. Not using it every day because it can't reach the feed bunks. It's not high enough. So if we're going to use that next winter, we'll have to modify that. And if anybody already saw, I picked up this on Friday. This is a remote control lawnmower. The transmit receive remote part does not work. And so we're going to try and get it running. See if we can control it another way. And I'm not going to tell you yet what we're going to do with it because it's going to be a surprise. But that's a project for the future. But it's kind of a neat little unit. 29 horsepower Kohler EFI engine, all hydraulically driven. It's kind of a neat little thing. But we got other stuff to do right now. So what was I going to show you in here? I don't even remember. That doesn't matter. But, oh, back to the planter. Or the drill. The old 4630's been getting a workout. Been disking, been digging, grinding bales. She's a good old tractor. Pulled the baler out. Unfortunately, that didn't get washed before I put it away. I was baling Sudan grass in November, and it was snowing out. That's always fun. So what we're doing right now is they have these seed tubes just dropping it on the ground, and I want to get the alfalfa seed in a little bit. I want to get it planted about 3/8 of an inch to 1/2 inch. So I'm replacing all the tubes with the garden hose. So it drops it in the cups and goes in the discs. And then we'll have to adjust the height or the seeding depth from there. We don't want to go too deep, but I got a lot of tubes to cut. So, gonna be doing that for a little while. I have this high-tech measuring spot here, so I know where to cut them. So, all right. So we got all the Hose is on. Just put a little longer ones. Put them down in the seed cups. Had to do a little fixing over here. Had to fix this thing. The U-bolt was broke, so the discs weren't lifting off the ground. Fixed the leak on here. This is leaking last time I used it, so we took that apart. Put some Teflon tape on it. Hopefully that fixes it. Greased it all up. Now we're gonna oil the chains. So we're gonna do this the safest way. Okay, maybe not. Gotta refill my oil can. We're just using a little used technology. Nothing fancy. Tractor doesn't have enough weight in the front to steer. Doesn't do anything. You gotta steer with the brakes. The old drill pulls a little hard. Well, looks like we got the chains nice and oiled. That should work for the 80 acres I gotta plant. I think it's ready to go. We're just putting stuff back in the shed before the rainstorm comes. Raina needs to get out of the house. Right, Raina? Can't leave nice green equipment sit in the rain. So we got the drill ready today. We got the drill fill auger on the gravity wagon. That's how that works. And I went and picked up alfalfa seed and corn seed for our silage. And got a bunch of, well, it's technically Roundup, glyphosate. And ordered fertilizer, so it was an expensive day. And get a little nice rain, get all the pastures growing, get our alfalfa going. And once that dries up, it'll get busy again. But have a couple rain days to work in the shop. Whoop. Just gonna back this under the hay shed. Well, it used to be the hay shed. So, who knows what kind of leaks there are in the cab. It's best not to let it get rained on. You could probably use the wash though. Still feeding cows every day. Waiting for the grass to take off. This rain we get should help it get going. Get that rain and a little bit of sunshine. Things are pretty dry. I think we're right around 50 calves. That's probably 30 some more to go. Should be hitting the second wave of second cycle here pretty soon. Whoop. Watch your head. Calves seem to be doing good though. Jump, babies, get out of the way. You got cheese all over your face. You got a little monkey in here. Huh? What? She loves the tractor.